Are you ready for Kamala Harris to be governor of California?
Definitely not.
Kamala Harris is a hard no.
Kamala Harris is a dumb f***.
If California votes her in, California is the lowest IQ state in the nation.
Besides sucking a lot of dick, she put all the black men in jail for smoking weed.
I just feel strongly people should not be going to jail for smoking weed. And we know historically what that has meant and who has gone to jail.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Dude, get out of our freaking country, dude. Get out of my state. Get the hell out of here, bro. Dude, seriously.
If Kamala Harris ran for governor of California, would you vote for her?
I mean, I can't vote yet, but maybe, sure.
A little light voter fraud. Okay, I can't vote yet, but yeah, I'll totally be voting.
What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. They make really bad decisions.
Are you excited to have Kamala as your governor?
She's not going to be governor. You know that.
Oh my goodness. My life is bad enough already. To flush it further down the toilet? Oh.
Right now, the state is pretty bad as it is, but I think it would get worse.
What's your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment?
Losing to President Trump.
What do you think she's done in her career that would make her qualified to run for governor of California?
Nothing.
Can she say anything without being a word salad?
Do you have any favorite acts as vice president for Kamala?
I can't recall anything right now.
You're just like Joe Biden, you can't recall.
Yes.
She has so many accomplishments.
Could you name a few for me?
Sure, you can list a accomplishment of Kamala Harris.
I can't, not a single one.
Really?
I personally never liked her, and I was kind of open-minded to like maybe she has some good things, but she never did.
Hey, but I got one message. Live, laugh, and love.
Gay.
What's up, guys? It's Benny here in Huntington Beach, California. Just saw a beautiful sunset as the sun setting on the Golden State, meaning will Kamala Harris come in and thoroughly destroy this place? She's planning on running for governor. We're going to ask the fine people here if they want Kamala to be their governor here in this state. You know, she fake worked at the Golden Arches. Why not run the Golden State? Are you ready for Kamala Harris to be governor of California?
Kamala Harris is a hard no.
That's what we think. I think it's probably better than Newsom, but that's not, much to say. I mean, she couldn't make it as president, failed in every interview that she was on.
California votes her in. California is the lowest IQ state in the nation.
I personally never liked her, and I was kind of open-minded to like maybe she has some good things, but she never did.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been.
If Kamala Harris ran for governor of California, would you vote for her?
I mean, I can't vote yet, but maybe, sure.
A little light voter fraud. Okay, I can't vote yet, but yeah, I'll totally be voting. Are you ready for Kamala Harris to be governor of California?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Yeah, no?
Definitely not.
She's so qualified.
Absolutely not.
Kamala Harris was defeated by Donald Trump in the 2024 election, and now she's running for governor of California. What is your message to Kamala Harris?
Dude, get out of our freaking country, dude. Get out of my state. Get the hell out of here, bro. Dude, seriously. I'm 6'3", by the way.
Do you want her to be governor of California or no?
No. Before she came up, besides sucking a lot of dick to get there, she put all the black men in jail for smoking weed. And she put as many as possible in jail just so she can go up there. And I didn't like that, you know?
I just feel strongly people should not be going to jail for smoking weed. And we know historically what that has meant and who has gone to jail.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Kamala Harris is running for governor of California. Do you think that's a good idea?
She can try, I guess.
Kamala Harris is a dumb f***.
I think based on her past performance, it might not be a good idea.
I'm saying is I think the Democrats should be smarter than that to have dumb person run for governor. I mean, they should have a better choice than that.
You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
Oh my goodness. My life is bad enough already. To flush it further down the toilet? Oh, we need to hang on to our state. We need to make it better, it actually could get worse.
Well, right now, the state is pretty bad as it is, okay, but I think it would get worse.
And Kamala just thinks it's a big joke and just like the Wicked Witch of the West, I mean, cackling like it's a joke.
So Kamala Harris wants to be governor of California. She didn't have a great election. What do you say to that about that?
I'm sure she'd win. California's very left, so I don't know how I felt about her. I didn't feel too crazy about her. It's kind of a, settle for Biden situation. So
I think the state needs a change. I used to live here, moved to Arizona for a reason, and then, it's gone blue. So what are we going to do?
Do you want, are you excited to have Kamala as your governor?
She's not going to be governor. You know that.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Sir, are you ready for Kamala Harris to be governor of California?
Oh, I'm visiting from Europe.
Oh, okay. Would you like Kamala Harris to be president of Holland?
No way. Not gonna happen.
What do you think she's done in her career that would make her qualified to run for governor of California?
Nothing.
We saw her as vice president. What did she do? Nothing. Can she say anything without being a word salad?
Talking about the significance of the passage of time. The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time, and there is such great significance to the passage of time when we think about a day in the life of our children.
I know for a fact she didn't earn any of that. I don't think she's truly qualified.
What's your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment?
I don't have one.
I mean, she's gotten herself to where she is, but I don't know much past that she deserves to be in the position she's in. I mean, we can talk about AOC and, how she's making her way into it now, but,
Yeah, she would be like kind of California's AOC.
100%.
She's so accomplished.
No comment here.
She has so many accomplishments.
Could you name a few for me?
I'm not a professional. I should be good at word salads. She's a professional. Those word salads got to go.
She didn't lie about working at McDonald's.
Yeah, she did. And Trump did show her up by working there.
Yeah, that's right. Trump worked more days at McDonald's.
That's right, absolutely.
Yeah. What was your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment? She was vice president for 4 solid years.
Oh, I can't really think of one.
Maybe she put her pants on right.
What's your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment?
Losing to President Trump.
So you voted for Kamala. Can you tell me, she was senator from California. She was attorney general. From your perspective, what is your favorite accomplishment?
There was a lot of things that I didn't agree on about her.
Do you have any favorite acts as vice president for Kamala?
I can't recall anything right now.
You're just like Joe Biden. You can't recall.
Yeah.
So are you from
Thank
here?
you. Yeah, born and raised.
Really? What do you think? How do you think the state's doing? Good?
I mean, I don't know. It's not looking the best, but
Well, everyone, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, has an opinion on Donald Trump. How do you think he's doing, 1 to 10?
It's too early to decide, to be honest. We're not fully leaning with him, but we're also not fully radical left, so.
When you're talking guys who can do pull-ups in cowboy boots, it's almost guaranteed to not be radical left, okay? Whatever it is, it's not radical left.
She's pretty cute, by the way. I would definitely take those down, maybe. 6'3", by the way.
I don't think you'd be the first couple miles on her. Got a few miles on
She
her.
climbed her way up the ladder through that, but if she wants to climb this ladder, come on ahead.
You're looking at the next first man of California. That's right. Yeah. Straight to the governor. She's a cougar.
Yeah, like those. I'm a carnivore,
I don't really have a message. I just want to say I'm 6'5.5". I weigh like 215, and I have very pretty eyes and a nice smile.
What's going on, homie?
Good to see you, brother.
This is great. Yes. So I didn't know that we were talking with the king of weed here. She laughed about smoking weed. She laughed about it after locking up a bunch of people for smoking. So she locks up hundreds of thousands of people for smoking weed. Then she giggles about it.
She says she was listening to Tupac, and if any of the fact checkers are out there, you guys will see that the time that she was in college was not even the same timeline of when that album came out. It's ridiculous. Where are all my fact checkers at?
And what's your career advice to Kamala Harris?
Get a job.
McDonald's.
A real job.
McDonald's.
Tell her to get a real
Go
job.
Mickey D.
Like we do, get a real job. We work for our money.
Start low. Hit the fries first. You know what I'm saying? Look at my hands.
All my favorite people are going to say nice things about me. What's your message to her?
Kamala, please don't embarrass yourself again.
Vote how you want, but stay the heck out of Arizona, please.
I think that's the message from the entire country. As a Floridian, stay the out of Florida. What's one thing you'd like to see fixed in California?
As a young adult, housing. I would love to see things be more affordable.
I really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Having the right to have aspirations and dreams, and finding that the American dream is, for this generation and so many recently, far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that.
For example, my friend Jag over here, we're trying to figure out how to pay rent.
You gonna get sugar mamas?
Yeah, that's what we're kind of working on right now.
Don't be scared about me making money. I am in love with a beautiful girl who makes plenty of it. She'll be my sugar mama.
What's the number one thing you'd like to see change in the state of California?
Probably the homelessness, I'd say. At least compared to some of the other places, they're not as aggressive here.
That's a great city tagline. Our homeless are less aggressive. Do you have a message for the president? Do you have a message for Donald Trump?
Send me money.
Stick to what you said you were going to do. and I'll be happy.
You know, you're doing great things for this country, and you know, just great president, man. Overall.
I mean, if you have money to spend, you can spare it our way. We're in HB, so just hit us up.
I'll slide you my number.
Or my TikTok.
Yeah, me.
Final thing, what's your message to Donald Trump? Save California.
Just keep doing what you're doing, you know, work hard, wake up early, you know, do what you do.
Listen, guys, I'm aware that Huntington Beach is in Orange County, and it tends to be more conservative, but we didn't get a single person telling us that they want to vote for Kamala Harris. Unless, are you going to tell us you want Kamala Harris to be governor?
She sucks. She can't even stay sober. If she was sober, I would consider it, but she's always drunk and on drugs.
That's a harsh critique from a state that is always drunk and on drugs. Betty on the block, out here, no endorsements for Kamala. It's a rough one in Orange County. We'll see you.
And as always, Wakanda forever.